Hi guys, how you doing? It's Tuesday, but across the world it's not any other Tuesday. The hashtag today all over the world is Black Tuesday, and we're going to be telling you more about that developing story, and it is a follow-up of the late George Floyd. Karibuni sana kwenye show. My name is Mwikali Mary. Yeah.
Wagwan, I do hope you guys are feeling good. Mazelo nimevaleta na nguin, as in it's something about this week. Tunamea kumeaga. June had to check in our watu. But anyway guys, kama bado uja download our Switch TV app and you're joining us today for the very first time, just go on Google Play, get to download our Switch TV app and get to watch all your favorite shows on Switch TV. And guys, do remember if you're looking you're checking us out, tuko pale kwenye DSTV channel 268, kwenye Azam watu wa Tanzania channel 338 na kwenye Zuku channel 53. Keep it locked, it's about to get hot. Kamakawa, it's your girl Kush Tracy.
Hello everybody, happy Tuesday, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us yet again this Tuesday. And yes, do not forget today our hashtag is Blackout Tuesday. And yes, it was started because of what happened in the States, and we all know that there are riots going on, and it's to honor the death, not only the death of George Floyd, but everyone who's been a victim of racism, and also it does apply to us as Kenyans as well. So do not forget our hashtag is Blackout Tuesday, and our social media handles are Switch TV Kenya on Facebook and Twitter, and Switch TV KE on Instagram. I'm Joyce Maina.
Yay.
What's up?
I'm telling you today we are just here colors. We are coloring, you know, as in today it's Black Tuesday, Blackout Tuesday, Blackout Tuesday. But today I want to, there's a light.
Bring out the light.
There's a light at
That's
the end of the tunnel. There's brightness, there's a future, there's hope. Hence the lime green. Yes.
Okay,
Wow.
girl.
Okay, so
we are sorry.
but you look so good. You look so good.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Joyce. You been good?
I've been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
How are you feeling about the Blackout Tuesday?
Not good. Well, I'm happy that we're talking about it at this point. But it also, like something we said during the week, that even as Kenyans, we should be able to stand up for our rights, not be loud on social media because of things that are not happening here and are happening far away. But when it comes home, what are you doing about the things that you can handle here?
Yeah,
So,
that's true. Yes.
yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, because I did say that I do empathize with what is going on in the States, but let's not forget our people here. Like, there's a lot of police brutality that is just being swept under the rug and
once
not being
something
talked
else starts to
about.
trend,
Yeah,
right?
when
Yeah.
something else. We can't go making things trend in the States, and now over here we really have like our own issues. So let's
That's
make
true.
Blackout Tuesday our responsibility as well. For
Because I
Kenyans.
think
And police
yesterday,
brutality.
was it yesterday, there was a police brutality case in Mathare
Yeah.
where a homeless person was shot, and we need to keep talking about these things and make sure that we do something about it in our small little ways by raising awareness, whatever platform that you
And
have.
using your social media platforms to highlight these things internally here in Kenya. But anyway, guys, we'll still be touching on this. But right about now, let's start off the show telling you what's happening, what's not happening, and give you some tea time for Pop Spots. So yes, guys, the hashtag today is Blackout Tuesday, and yes, we've touched on the reason as to why it's Blackout Tuesday, and President Donald Trump, the American president, had a virtual meeting with the governors from different states, and he wasn't happy because the governors are not dominating over the rioters, because the rioters are out there, they're rioting, they're looting property, and they're just doing a lot of things, and they're not under control. And so it was like, the goal here is to dominate the rioters. So there were a lot of mixed reactions in regards to this, and it's so sad because I think I was watching the news, or I was watching something, I don't know whether it's CNN or something, and I saw there's a video that was taken, a woman that tweeted, I have to switch off my phone now or switch off my data right now, but just in case anything happens, this is where I'm at. There was a riot, people were cornered at a place, a lot of tear gases, they're being thrown. So, and guys can't go anywhere. They're locked, and the lady was tweeting from under a car, they were hiding under a car with some other people. So it's very sad, what is happening and the levels of extent it's gone to. I don't know.
It's really blown out. I think I saw something that had been posted by a former president. God, what's happening? Obama. I think my head is all over the place right now, but yeah, I don't know why the bill kept coming to my head, but Obama, yes. So, and he was saying it's okay the riots are showing at the extent at which Black Americans are at, or American citizens are at, and how it shows they've taken in so much, and it's gotten to a point where they need to react. The reaction is as a result of what they have bottled up over the years, and we should also take note of the things that have managed to be done to fight racism before. So let's not forget about that. But also find the young generation needs to take up something, to do something different right now, to just make sure that we don't go back to the places that we were at.
Yeah, that's true. And speaking of which, we do have a video of Donald Trump and what he had to say.
What happened in the state of Minnesota, they were electric stock all over the world. They took over the police department. The police were running down the street, sirens blazing, the rest of them running. It was on camera. And then they wiped out. You probably have to build a new one, but I've never seen anything like it. And the whole world was laughing. 3 days later, I spoke to the governor. The governor is, I think, on the call, and he's the next one guy. And all of a sudden, and I said, you got to use the National Guard to take numbers. They did it first, and they did. And I'll tell you that, I don't know what it was. It was, Governor, it was the third night. What night? Those guys walked through that stuff like it was butter. They walked right through, and you haven't had any problems since. I mean, they know. They're not going to go there now. They'll go to some other place. But once you called out and you dominated, you took the worst place, and you made it. They didn't even cover it last night because there was so little action. Because you dominated. You dominated. Now, what happened to New York, I have to tell you, I live in Manhattan. What's going on in Manhattan, I have no idea. New York's finest, they got to be allowed maybe to do their job. I don't know what's happening in Manhattan, but it's terrible. And because it's New York, because it's Manhattan, it gets a lot of press. So they really spend a lot of time on it. But New York has got to have to toughen up. And we'll send you National Guard if you want. You have the largest police force in the country, 40,000 people, I understand. But what's going on in New York is terrible. It's terrible. Of all the places. What went on last night in Los Angeles with the stores and the storefronts is terrible. No domination. You have to dominate. Yeah, go ahead, Phil.
Okay, so he's worried about looking, being embarrassed in front, or looking weak in front of the rest of the world. He's not even mentioned anything about why the riots are happening.
Yes.
Like, guys just decided to come out and just like destroy things just because they feel like. And you're worried about looking weak.
But I feel like this thing started kitambo sana. Because remember that time was talking about, building the wall. I don't know, Mexicans should go back. Like, there's just been a lot of, one-sided, like, the white guy feeling superior than the other races.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about all white guys.
There's someone who was actually saying,
Yeah.
the white people are not even worried. They're worried about being the minority. And there's a black man who said, welcome to this side of the fence. Because if you're worried that that colored people are like taking over and you're scared of being marginalized, welcome to this other side of
This is where we've been.
This is where we've been for 400 years. So like, unless you do something to like make us equal, you're joining this other side very quickly. Because even white people are joining the Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to say. Very true.
Which was amazing.
Because you have your friend, you have a white friend, you have a Mexican friend, you have a whatever race, an Indian friend, like different people. So if all your friends, you can come, like, have a sit down together and, agree, like, what, we are together in this. And regardless, because not every white person is a racist.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's so sad also, we have black people who are racist. I don't know what you see special in yourself. As a black person, you are racist to another black person because you feel you have a lot than the other person. It's so sad. We are all the same. We bleed the same regardless of the situation. So
that's true.
I think now that boils down to classism, which is what we as Kenyans are facing. Think about all the people who are being killed and mistreated. They're not people from middle class or from people from like the 1%. It's people from like the slums or like lower incomes who literally can't do anything if a cop beats them up. They can't even be taken to hospital.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, that's classism.
It is.
Just because someone can't do anything or can't bribe the cop or those are the ones who are being targeted, unfortunately.
It's so sad. Yeah. And still continuing with this story, tying into what Donald Trump said and, tying in George Floyd, the late. Floyd Mayweather has come out to say that he will be handling the funeral expenses, and he's written out a check worth $88,500, which is about 9 million Kenya shillings, to just take care of the funeral expenses. And he says that this will be sent out to a memorial home called Fort Bend Memorial Funeral Home, and this will also take care of 4 services that will cut across 4 states: Houston, Minnesota, Charlotte, and one other location that will be named later.
Wow.
Wow, that's so nice.
Yeah, it's just like, I feel the need to do this, and he's going out to just.
But I'm like, I do.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
That's a lot of money.
You know, okay, for me, I'm looking at it from this angle. I'm like, okay, the funeral happens, and then what about his family? What about the people he's left behind?
Exactly.
You know, like,
Yeah.
is it if
Because he was
anyone
the
else can
breadwinner.
offer? Yeah, can anyone else, like, offer more money to go to the
Yeah.
family, like something that can help them in their upkeep and all that? Or if not, can they divide this money properly? Because after you bury someone,
Then you're
I
left
mean,
there.
yeah, then you're
He's-
still left with nothing.
The
Your-
bills are
the
still
breadwinner is
coming.
like,
It's
what?
not going to stop because
Yeah.
your husband was George Floyd. It won't stop.
I mean, his money Mayweather, the money is there. I'm pretty sure that people have made that suggestion. And probably he's just saying the 9 million only is for the funeral arrangements.
Maybe.
He can arrange other things like for the family.
do
I
hope
assume
so,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm
Hope
sure someone
so.
else has brought it up.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's about it about this story.
Yes.